Let me tell you a little story, got some news I want to share. Let's discuss the world of politics and ideas we can't compare. Let me give you some perspective on the way things seem to be. Moving forward with our medicines and all technology. That the world is full of stranger things that we can't comprehend. Fool creatures from another world and conspiracies, my friend. Tell me more about the chemicals that are active in our brains when we feel the thing that we call love ties us up in chains.
On the JAG Show. On the JAG Show. On the JAG Show.
Oh my God! Hey, did it cut off?
Wow.
Welcome everybody to another
Did it?
episode of the JAG Show.
Not sure.
I am JD Marcel. Glory, glory, man united.
Glory, glory, hoes, man. You know.
Hey, why'd you cut it out? What the fuck? The fuck?
Forgive me. Man, that's straight foreskin on foreskin action.
Hey, did anybody hear glory, glory, hoes, man united?
Glory
No.
holes, man.
No, it doesn't say that.
Glory holes united. Got it. Got it. It's
don't
an
know.
entire wall
Glory, hoes, man united.
of all of the Man United team. Ass up.
Man,
Got it. Got
That's
it.
what I heard.
Fuck
Got
you
it.
guys.
I did see some very disturbing glory hole videos recently.
Oh, tell me.
I'm gonna be honest with
Tell me you were
you.
incognito.
Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't search it.
Incognito.
Okay, I stumbled upon it.
That's not
All
true.
right,
Sure,
but I
that's what they all say.
also didn't stop watching it. I'm just keeping it real. Just keeping it real.
Of course, the glory hole guy is AJ Moreno. Angel, what's going on, man?
Oh, you know, just searching the depths of the internet for all.
Angel's that type of person, like, without the internet, he'd be walking around and going down dark alleys to find out what he sees.
And
Look,
just
dude.
because
Look,
just, you
the
know.
first time I ever saw anything pornographic was out of some kid's backpack because he had some erotic comic books.
Shout out Lewis, you know who you are.
You know who you are, Zapatitos.
Oh, it was him.
I can't believe you use his real name. But yeah, he had these little.
Lewises are there in the world?
He had these little graphic
Yeah, but
novels.
how many do they call zapatitos?
And they
Why
were.
did you call him
Oh
that, though?
damn, bro! Damn, my bad.
you know-
So I ousted him.
He said it. He said it.
Oh, put that on me then.
You know
Okay,
what our
so
game? You know
that's
what our
cold.
game was taking nickels, pounding them down the quarters, then going to those machines and taking out the newspapers with that had the ladies in it.
Oh, like in Vegas?
In elementary, bro. That's our game.
My guy said pounding down nickels.
Yeah.
Not. He could have stopped that. He could have just said, "Oh, I used to take quarters. I used to go get them out of that." No. He had
Pound
to
down
pound down nickels
Yes.
to do it. That's taking it an extra step.
Bro,
That's extra
they're
level
not giving
shit.
a kid a whole quarter.
Nah, bro.
It's all the nickels, man.
That's too much goddamn change for you,
Hey.
Dre.
And of course, we have Jimmy.
Oh.
Mira nomás. I like it.
Oh, fucking cyborg ass.
What's up, guys?
Jimothy.
Straight up fucking Terminator music right here. I like it. I like it. And of course, we got Dre Day all day. What up, Dre Day? Producer Dre Day all day.
I'm tired from last night, but I'm
Oh,
here.
hey, how did it go?
I almost canceled this, but I was like, fuck it. If these two guys came to the show last night and they're winning the beer today, then I'm going to fucking be here.
Yeah!
yeah.
Which is more than I can say for Jason's bitch ass.
Oh, is there somebody else part of your team? 'Cause
Are
I
you
didn't- I didn't notice
ever?
last night.
Are you ever gonna show up to an event, dude? Come on, Jesus H Christ! Boo this man! Boo
No.
this man!
No, in my defense, I had shit to do, and I'm sorry.
Okay.
All right? I had
Okay.
important things to do with my family. Man,
Unless
fuck you.
had a date, I don't want to hear it.
I thought, how did your date go last week? You had a date, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did. I had a date, and
Look at
it
that
went
smile,
really,
huh?
really well.
Oh.
No, dude. We had dinner, and we were talking, and it was
Pepper
went
spray,
fucking
right?
awesome.
Hey, just
No pepper spray.
Chloroform?
Oddly enough.
Chloroform?
what was his name?
Oh, his name was no, but the date went like that.
Like that? Like just on a high note?
Yeah.
Did you get them?
Of course, the the guy that added me for the date. It's from News Across the Galaxy. We got Adrian in the house. What's going on, man?
What's up, guys?
What's going
up?
on, man?
Actually, formerly from NAG.
Oh,
is this
wait a minute.
late breaking news? Wait a minute, breaking news. This just in.
Rabble.
You guys are the first to know, actually.
Wow.
Shit. So,
Damn.
Tell us more about that. What
tell us
happened
more about
there?
What happened,
You
man?
know, the contract wasn't right. And,
You know, sometimes that's how you got to do it.
I
you
couldn't
know?
even get a camera, you know?
That's cold blooded.
No, I'm just playing, man. I'm just playing. I'm still from NAG.
Oh,
Shout out to
right.
NAG.
Man, you had us going there. I was like,
man, I just saw you Thursday and you didn't tell me then. God damn it.
making us look like liars right
Yeah,
here.
guys. So I'm on NAG. For those that don't know me, I'm Kidney. They call me Spenny on there. My real name is Adrian. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on anything really, even on
All major
Spotify.
platforms.
Tell the audience a little bit more about the specifics of the podcast, man.
Of NAG Radio.
We're NAG Radio, News Across the Galaxy, where we talk all things LA Galaxy and the U.S. Men's National Team. Right now, mainly just the U.S. Men's National Team, because of course the MLS season ended.
Okay.
Not on a high note, but
It's cool. It
I was looking up the stats on like the Eastern and Western Conference for the MLS, and I saw where LA Galaxy left off and where LAFC left off. I know that they're a huge rival right now. How do you feel about that?
first of all, somebody lied to you, telling you that was a huge rivalry.
Hey, it is a huge rivalry.
What a jerk, dude.
Galaxy,
What a
we
jerk.
take San Jose a little bit more serious, way more serious than, you know.
Oh, wow.
LAFC.
Wow.
The record speaks for itself.
And you would say that because of the tenure of that relationship, correct?
Yeah,
it's been ongoing and
San Jose,
long time rival.
The Galaxy and San Jose have gone head to head for a championship, something that's never going to happen between LAFC.
It just
and
won't.
Galaxy. It's not.
But that's not really saying anything heavy. It's because they're on the same conference. Like,
Yeah,
you
that's
know, don't get that twisted. You see what
So
I'm saying? Like,
we have a phone call.
the only playoff matchup ever, and we won. So there.
Okay, we got a phone call. What's going on? Hello.
Caller.
Caller, who's there?
Hello.
Who's this?
Mm,
Who?
somebody lost their minerals.
Hello.
It didn't work. All right. Well,
It's all good.
okay. Well, I also saw the stats, and I saw Ibrahimovic, huge player. I love that guy. I loved him when he was in fucking Man United and all the other teams, Inter Milan, AC Milan. He's been all over the fucking place.
Yeah.
I saw that he was second best goal scorer, 31 goals, amazing.
Fucking stacked.
Only second to Carlos Vela.
Yes.
Yep.
How do you feel about that?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. You don't
He,
care
got,
about
he did what he had to do for his team, and Zlatan Ibrahimovic did what he had to do for his team. They both performed.
Right.
At
Yeah.
the end of the day, we both had a chance at it.
Yep.
Unfortunately, our defense wasn't good enough, so it was nothing to do with Zlatan.
that? Okay.
At the end of the day, we couldn't keep goals from the back of the net.
True.
He was putting them away, but we were letting go 3 or 4 per game. You can't win a championship like that.
That's true.
That's true. No, he's right. He's got a point. Watching it from my standpoint, you know what I mean. It was quite interesting because it was pretty nerve wracking going into that playoff game. It really was because
Man.
I honestly didn't think it just would have been so fitting had the Galaxy just gone through LAFC and continued on to get further. It would have just further fed into this, still can't beat us hashtag, and it just would have been salt on the wound, if I can be honest, Well, what's up? Talk to me.
Wait, what happened?
What's good?
Hey, Royal Labs TV said, "Fuck Jason." He went to dinner. WIRH guys, I don't know. And then Activated said the comedy show last night was awesome. And wait.
Oh, we got another call.
Caller.
The caller's back. Stupid. Hey.
Hello.
Caller. No, nada.
Nobody again.
Nah. Oh, dude.
I swear to God, somebody's fucking with us.
Somebody's
right
fucking with us, or somebody's gonna fucking murder us all.
Konnichiwa.
Hello.
Hello.
They want to make sure we're still here.
Hey.
Sounds like gay Chris to me.
Hello.
Got it, baby. What's up, guys?
I can't hear
Hello?
anything.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, is that gay Chris?
Hello.
You know it, baby.
Hey. What's up, Kid Chris? What's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm pretty good. And don't call me man. It's women. It's you, okay?
Awful. Hey, Chris, we missed you at the comedy show last
where
night,
were
my
you?
friend.
Yeah,
Where were you?
Yeah.
I
what the
shaved
fuck?
you a seat.
Let me guess.
Looks
You
like
were
I-
with Jason having intercourse.
I think
Took me out to Red Lobster last night.
Oh, damn.
Red Lobster.
Somebody got into some slippery
And you
shrimp.
know me.
hey,
And you know I gave him the Red Lobster.
dude. Hey,
Good
get
for
Chris.
you, Jason.
Hey, you know what, dude? Nah, man. I'm sorry.
Hey, give him the sausage.
Come
bro.
on, bro.
Give him
Put some butter on that
No.
roll.
I was trying to be nice about
Jason,
it.
Give him that Red
Jason-
Lobster's
Jason,
biscuit.
I
'Cause that's pretty good.
I actually called because I wanted to see what the cutie's name right next to you is.
Oh, me?
Yeah, no, the guy with the glasses.
Hey!
Obviously me.
Oh, nice.
So,
Obviously
yeah,
me.
that's Adrian from News Across the Galaxy. Wow, you interested? Huh?
Yeah. I heard he's from like the Fag podcast or something like that. I don't know. I forgot what it's called. But
Accurate.
Point
Yeah.
is, he's heard of us.
yeah, but just tell him I was listening to him say that the Galaxy and LAFC rivalry is not a big deal, but when we play, they make it such a big deal. What's up with that?
Okay. Your response, Adrian. Go ahead.
Shut up, Chris.
The rivalry is
Let
there.
the handsome
It's-
guy talk.
It's in there, but I mean, it's cool for a weekend. You know, there's nothing much to do in LA. I mean, both stadiums fill up. Both stadiums fill up even when they play on the same day. So you put them
True.
together, it's gonna bring two teams together regardless.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it was another team close by. That rivalries like that, you know, they travel big.
Yeah.
And we're
Sure.
no matter what you want to say that we play in Carson, we're still close. There's no traffic going that way.
Oof, none.
You know what I'm saying?
So for me, like,
Boring.
for me, there's two arguments that I like. You know, I'm constantly laughing at. Like the one being that LAFC was Los Angeles former Chivas. That's one. That's one that doesn't right. That's just gonna be
I like
ongoing
how you
forever.
brought that one up.
Yeah.
Former
Well,
Chivas.
that's one. That's one. The other one is right. Carson Galaxy. They're not really from LA, right?
Yeah.
Like they're talking about LA is was it blue, white, and gold, right?
Yeah.
Right. And
and
it's just yeah. And so it's just funny to watch everybody kind of go over it, where it's like it's just the same things over and over again, and none of it really matters. But it's funny to watch how it gets under people's skin to
Oh,
say
yeah, it
those
does.
things
It
to
does.
certain
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
It really does set them off
It'll
and
ruin
trigger
their
them
day.
in a way.
It'll ruin their
It
day.
just it really fucks with people. I'm not one of those people. You can say that shit all day long, and I'm not into it. I just got into the MLS. What do I know about Chivas 2.0? Like,
Well,
I don't know anything.
Look, I heard that the G in LGBTQ stands for Galaxy.
Oh man!
Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks, good Chris.
And on that
Let me
note,
write that one down for later.
Chris is out.
I gotta fact check that.
You know what? I did also want to mention we also have another guest in the house.
Oh,
We got a little
We're
carried
still- we got
away
a little-
there.
little-
We're
in the
still introducing
background.
guests?
Yeah.
Yeah, at the DJ booth we got Esmeralda. Hello, Esmeralda.
Hi, Esmeralda.
Hey, what's up? What's going
Hello,
on?
what's up?
what's
Say hi
up?
to everybody.
Hi.
All two fans.
All two people that are watching right now.
All two of our fans. That's Esmeralda. All right, guys.
That's funny. How'd you know how many people are watching?
I did. I always know how many people are watching. Legit.
Okay, so I'm glad that we talked about MLS for a little bit. We talked about the LA Galaxy, LAFC. Anything
And just
else
for the
that you wanna-
record, simply for the record,
Yeah.
I fucking love Zlatan.
Oh
I
yeah,
do.
me too. Me
even
too.
even when he was a transsexual at Manchester United.
Hey.
Even then, I still enjoyed
You need
it.
to fucking relax right now. Anything else you want to say about the podcast that you guys have, or anything else about LA Galaxy?
Right now we're not on because the season's not on, but we are available on Spotify. You can find us on YouTube.
Snapchat
News Across
Premium.
Galaxy. Coming 2020.
all right.
Hell yeah.
Cool. You heard it here on the Jag Show. I do have so if you haven't watched the show before, pretty much what we go over is we show videos or we tell stories, usually about the paranormal stuff, and then we ask the audience about their opinion about like the video that we just saw.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually a J or nay, whether you believe in it or not.
Oh
do you
man, we're
believe in
coming
the
out early,
paranormal?
huh?
Somewhat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
somewhat.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
do you have any stories or anything that
I personally don't, but there's examples, you can find online. There's movies about them you could read about. There's museums. Like, there's that museum in Connecticut, I think it is.
Okay.
What's that? I don't. What's
Yeah.
that?
There's a museum. I guess there was these witch hunters back in the
Oh,
70s,
yeah, yeah.
60s.
Okay.
They did a bunch of movies on them. The Conjuring. They did.
Oh yeah.
Amityville Hill.
Okay.
So that's a real couple, and they
Oh
actually
yeah,
they have a
Ed
museum.
and Lorraine Warren.
There you go.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah.
They have
Ed
the
and
doll,
Lorraine
right,
Warren.
in the
Yeah,
glass
yeah,
case.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sure, yeah.
They have a
So-
museum.
Famous paranormal investigators
believe-
back in like the 70s, 60s, and 70s.
I believe more like an energy. There's bad energy out there.
Oh,
sometimes
definitely.
you just run into it. If you want to personify it as, a little kid or whatever it is
Yeah.
that supposedly you see, that's what you see. But bad energy is bad energy. It doesn't matter who it's coming from.
That's
if
true.
it's a little
That's
kid,
true.
if it's a woman, if it's a man, if it's a small man, big man,
Yeah.
bad energy is bad energy.
Yeah.
True that. No,
I,
true that.
I
That's
totally
true.
agree with that. But it is funny how people, see things or perceive whatever energy there is that it is that they're experiencing. At the place that I work at right now, I'm not gonna say it, but
right.
there's a room upstairs, and there was once one of our clients went up and was in the room for a bit and said that she felt what was the presence of a little kid, of a little boy. And she supposedly was psychic, and she felt things, she saw things. So I mean, who knows? It could have been she saw a little kid, but maybe it was some sort of demon disguised as a little kid. That happens. It happens a lot. So, but
It's wild how some people, when they get a feeling like that, sometimes you don't even have to see anything.
Right.
You just sense it, right?
Right.
And so, like, I've talked about it a lot, where a lot of the females in my life, right, in my family, they kind of have these visions, right? And they can describe in detail, kind of what they saw, but they didn't but they always said they didn't actually see it. They just know it to
Okay.
be there.
they sense it.
They sense it, and
Okay.
I'm like, dude, I've honestly have not had an instance where I've seen something and freaked out. Like, I have stuff that goes on, you know what I mean, like in my peripheral. But I just think that that's something that's moving that I didn't catch right in that moment, right?
Something
Like, I'm
that's
such a
reflecting
skeptic.
off of the light.
I think it's because of the fright, though, that I'm so like afraid of it being an actual thing that I choose not to believe it. Like, it didn't happen. It's not there. It's not really
Oh,
there.
you explain it away.
It's not really there. It's not really there. Right? I rationalize everything quickly.
You give it its
So-
I
moment.
do that too.
Yeah, so that I don't think that it's that or supernatural in that sense,
Okay.
It's just like I think that that's something that I always do. Like, I just always do.
It's a defense mechanism.
It is, and it's because I'm just so frighteningly afraid of it. I'm just so scared of it.
But that's what I'm saying. You just feel an energy, and sometimes people just personify into a little kid, or
Yeah.
whatever
it's what
makes
they
them
see,
feel.
sort of like a channel.
Whatever
While
that
they're
makes them
rubbing their
feel.
nipples and
Maybe that's what it
I mean,
takes.
that's sick energy, dude. That's
but
like mad energy.
I don't know how real those pictures are. Supposedly there's like pictures.
Oh,
of
yeah.
the ghosts and
There-
stuff like
yeah,
that. Like,
pictures or videos. Some stories. Who knows if it's really 100% real? We're never gonna know until the day that we die. We'll never officially know. But it could be, and that's why we look at these things. Just to determine, hey, or see what other people think about it,
So we take a closer look.
and we take a closer look. Esmeralda, do you believe in stuff like that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's real. Do you have like a story or any reason why it is that you believe in stuff like that, paranormal stuff?
I've got a couple, but I've always had a lot of sleep paralysis.
Okay.
Since
Oh,
high
okay.
school.
Whoa,
Oh damn. All right.
that's a lot.
Yeah, and recently it's been happening again.
Is something connected to the sleep paralysis, or like after a sleep paralysis experience, did something always happen, or is it just continues to happen?
It just continues to happen.
Oh damn.
Man, so there isn't any one thing that you would say in your life that's like any type of trauma or anything like that you would attribute it to?
Yeah.
You would just say that it's just constantly following you and it just rears its head from time to time?
The latter, yeah.
Dang.
Okay. Damn, that's crazy.
Dang.
And you know what they say
That's
about
tough.
sleep paralysis? And dude, I've had sleep paralysis since I was a little kid.
Mm.
A lot of auditory or visual hallucinations. Have you
Sign
ever
me up.
experienced
my
any
kind of
auditory
sandwich.
or visual hallucinations? Esmeralda.
Hallucinations? Yeah.
Oh, really?
Sick.
Can you elaborate a little bit?
That one was in high school. So I like woke up, or I thought that I woke up, and in my room there was like this ball of light,
Oh shit.
and then it like morphed into a girl, and then it was like coming in towards me, and then it just kind of disappeared, and then I kind of like passed out.
Oh, what the
What?
fuck?
That one was in
Okay.
high school.
Dude,
Goddamn.
that's crazy. So it like became one with you, possibly.
Yeah.
It kind of just jumped on you like that and just, you know, kind of hugged you, if you will. That's
With its
interesting.
Yeah.
energy.
That's interesting.
And I mean, I know it's scary being related to this guy, so I could see why you have nightmares all the time.
Oh, Jason's got jokes today.
I do.
For someone that wasn't here yesterday, you're a funny guy. You should have been here for the comedy show yesterday, funny guy.
Hey, so no, let's go over the comedy show. What's going on? What happened yesterday?
Dude, good times yesterday.
banger.
Another banger, dude. Another
Just so the
banger.
people can know.
Unopened mic number 4, hosted by Walter Reyes, and
Shout
it
out.
was the shit. I loved
was
it.
Hilarious.
Yeah, good times. Honest John, definitely one of my favorites. That guy is an old head and just the dirtiest of jokes, and I loved every minute of it. His
great.
delivery was great. I mean, you see him, dude, and the guy was in fucking sweatpants and a flannel with a fucking tie-dye
Tie-dye
shirt
shirt.
underneath. If I would have fucking see him like outside of a Walmart, I probably wouldn't even engage. Like, just because, you know, like I'm like that guy probably can't even drive himself home, you know?
I kept telling people,
Honestly.
I kept telling people
Honestly.
he was on stage. I was like, "Yo, you know that dude's a meme, right?" And they're like, "What?" And then they look it up and be like,
Oh shit! Yeah, it
That's
was
great.
crazy. It was crazy, and that dude held it down, bro. Like
Yeah,
it-
it
at,
was
at times
hilarious.
you would watch him and you would think that this senile son of a bitch lost it because he just wasn't like, what else? What else? He's like, what else? What else?
Yeah. Thinking-
But it's
But
just,
that's part of his act?
that's part of his skit. Yeah, it's
Okay.
part of his. It's part of his. Yeah, it's definitely part of the act because man, he came correct with some fire, dude. It was
Yeah.
good, good,
All right.
and some racist shit too. Some shit that some shit that had a younger white man said, I probably would have been upset about. But the fact that he said it, you know what I mean? Like, it's the fact that he said it that I'm like, all right, bro, you good.
He got grandfathered in because he's a grandfather.
Wait,
And that's it, dude. He's
How old
good.
is he? How old is this guy?
Fucking who knows?
He's got to be in his mid to late 60s.
But
Oh,
I think
what
he
I'm
mentioned
saying
it
is-
was like
Okay.
60
Yeah,
something.
I'm talking about gooseneck, like or turkey neck, like a month, like
I
yeah.
think it was in the 70s, baby.
That's what I mean, like late 60s, like mid to late,
Hell yeah.
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 Something like
Definitely
that.
a boomer.
There you go.
Oh yeah, baby
Hey.
boomer. Okay,
A boomer.
And then the
Okay.
dude that
Ah,
started,
that guy's a
the
hippie.
dude that set it
Yeah.
off was that dude Juan.
Dude, Juan.
set it off.
Juan killed it. Juan
Yeah.
killed it.
Shout
No,
out.
good. Yeah, good set by that
He
guy.
started it off.
How many
Yes.
acts did you guys have?
Yes, probably
Uh,
five.
No,
five
we have 4 comedians and a host.
and a host. There
yeah,
you
yeah,
go.
five.
Yeah.
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 But
Good
it
times.
wasn't really acts. It was like more like comedians. It was like a variety show or nothing.
Someone else came out and did burlesque.
I mean, we
Yes.
could try it.
You know,
I also heard that I missed
I
out on, like,
twerked.
fucking
Yeah.
tacos.
Yeah. I had
What?
Tacos de la Scum. He had
Yes.
the cooking the chicken tacos. She was.
Camacho's mobile bar was in the house, hooking it up with
nice.
a dope ass
Nice.
drinks.
She brought the Hawaiian.
Shout out
Yes.
Camacho's mobile bar.
Everybody had blue lips for those blue Hawaiian.
Hell yeah.
Dude, that's
Lady
that,
like
that,
a titty.
That's Fix's mom. Right
And I
there.
mean, and
Yeah,
who would have
shout out.
known
She
that a
hooks it
lady
up.
like that?
She hooks it up, man.
I just would never have known, knowing Fix,
Class.
that his mom would be so cool.
No, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. 'Cause
there's
I would
Fix.
never have known because you're like, what?
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
find out it's Fix's mom. You're like, word?
no way.
Say what?
He
You're
must have
so
gotten all his
cool.
shit
There's
from
no
his
way,
dad,
dude.
like-
No way.
You're so cool though.
Yesterday I was asking her, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, where's Will? And she's like, oh, no tarda en llegar. And I was like, más le vale, cabrón. She goes, déjalo.
She loves her baby though.
I know.
know, déjalo.
And I was like, hey, he's kind of a fucker too, though. She goes, hi, I know. Shout out. Shout out Camacho's mobile.
No,
bar.
Hey,
she-
but
yeah,
she
shout
also
out.
won. She also won that drop.
Oh, she
game, bro.
did.
Yeah.
That game that I kicked everyone's ass at
Why are you
at the
flexing?
video
You have-
game Olympics.
You have no muscles.
Of
Why
which
are
I
you-
am a champion of. Whatever. Fool, I have digital fucking video game muscles, asshole. I didn't see you win.
Because I wasn't here.
You didn't even place,
Yeah.
bitch. Shit up.
I saw a picture of this online.
I did. I'm a winner.
you
God
guys,
damn
took
it.
a, you guys took a group.
I'll hold
picture
it down
and
for a
you
whole
You are-
year.
you are
For a
very
whole
competitive.
year, all you guys can suck my video dick.
Yeah.
I win. I win. Cheers.
Oh shit! Cheers!
Cheers.
To you
video-
guys.
Video
Man.
game Olympics.
All right.
Shout out Tusk.
All right. Well, I'm glad that everybody had a good time. When's the next one?
Yeah, next year.
Next year sometime.
Yeah.
All right.
TBA, man.
Well, keep a
TBA.
lookout
But
for
yeah,
next
man,
time.
it was
next time.
amazing.
That's just
Yeah.
a lot of
Yup.
work, and I'm not
Yeah.
looking forward to the next one yet.
Follow a Warrior Rising. That's Walter
What were all
Reyes.
The hash, what is
Follow-
it, all
follow the
ads
homie.
yesterday.
Yup.
Okay.
I don't think I have the whole list. I know a Warrior Rising.
Should have wore.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
should. I have somebody
Get
making
deep
a
in the
video,
Jeep.
making video of the night. They're gonna post it up pretty soon. And the video of the night, I know the stream was down because the
Tight.
internet was
shit.
down, but we'll have the video uploaded soon.
All right, tight.
All right.
Check that
Cool.
out.
That
It's
shit's
dope.
gonna be-
It's dope.
That shit's dope.
It was
My
a good
favorite part
time.
is when the comedians actually stick around after they perform and hang out. It's like, dude, you can leave and you still hang out. It's
Nah,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
nice, man. It was nice to cut it up with all those folk afterwards. You know,
Yeah.
like
And he
to
and
sit
like
there.
Walter, right? He stood up
Uh-huh.
there for like an extra just half hour, just straight up shooting.
Yeah,
shit.
we were having a therapy session with Walter. Towards the
Yeah,
end.
yeah,
we
yeah,
were.
we
Yeah.
I had to
connected.
go
Yeah,
up
yeah.
there and
On
shut
an
it
We
down
were-
at
ethereal
one point.
level, I think.
I was like,
Sounds
all
like
right,
I
that's
fucking
it.
missed out big time.
We were docking for sure, dude.
Yeah,
like
on,
mentally,
like
you know,
like spiritually, mentally,
Yeah.
physically, literally.
my mental foreskin was all about it. Just all about it.
All right, let's get to the fucking nitty gritty, man. Let's get to these videos. Do you?
Hell yeah.
Okay, so we.
Are you ready?
Do you talk? Really quick to you guys. Do you guys believe in UFOs?
Magic.
Do you believe in UFOs?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
I want
That's a
to.
unanimous yes.
Yes.
I want
Okay.
No.
So
The funny thing is that I fucking denounce everything else, but that's the one thing that I'm like, absolutely yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Undoubtedly yes.
Yes. There has to
No
be.
matter what it
Without a
is,
doubt.
I
yes.
always
Why?
say the
Is
same
it
thing.
Unless
because
it's
we're
terrible
here?
CGI, unless it's like obvious CGI,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yes, I believe it.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
there.
And
Yes.
it makes sense. And I always say the same
It's
thing.
because
like,
I
the
want it
universe
to
is
be
so
real.
big. How can there not be other life somewhere out there? And I mean, I don't know about the possibility of them coming here.
Yeah.
But it is possible. Shit. Who
I
knows
think there's
how-
a
how
I think there's a
advanced they
higher
are, we don't know.
I think there's a higher possibility of them coming here than there is you coming to the next comedy show.
Wow.
I'm here all night, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here all
fucking punches fly.
night. I'm
All
here
right.
all night.
Okay. So we got this video right here. Little short clip.
Oh, is this we starting
Are we
J or
doing
Jay
it?
or Nay?
Are we doing
yes,
it?
Yes. Yes.
I started playing
he
the intro
tried.
and he,
I know.
He tried.
Yeah.
Dre, we love you.
Sorry, Dre.
shit works.
It's okay.
Is it goes, or is it fucking assholes, Jay or Nay? Thank you, Peppa.
Thank you, Peppa.
All right. So check
It's
this.
98% assholes. It is.
Yeah, it is.
Disclaimer: 98%
really.
assholes.
98% and vitamin R.
All right.
All
So
right.
this
All right,
next video is something that was caught, and they could not explain what it really was. And check out this video. Tell me what you think.
Oh, I will.
The CEFAA, the Chilean government agency which investigates UFOs or unidentified aerial phenomenon, has declassified and released never-before-seen video from 2014 showing a mysterious flying object, of which they suggest could have been a UFO. According to a press release from the agency, a Navy helicopter spotted the unidentifiable object while patrolling a coastal region near Santiago, Chile.
Does that fool have a speech impediment?
He does.
Yeah, he has like a list.
I was trying not to make fun of him.
I'm not making fun of him.
I didn't try very hard.
The pilot tried several times to communicate
Mysterious.
with the object, but he received no reply. Air traffic control failed to detect any flying objects on radar. In 2 instances, the object ejected some type of gas or liquid.
So right here, it looks like that shit just straight up farted.
A massive plume of material trailing
yeah,
behind
that's
the
good.
object.
Just give it a
Moments later, the second ejection of the unspecified discharge. The flying object was visible for about 10
shit,
minutes
camouflage.
before disappearing into the clouds without a trace. What
And
could
just
it
straight
be?
left us our.
Was it a
It
UFO?
stank.
Air Force photo analyst
Shit
confirmed
stinks.
It
that
farted
three-dimensional
and
Looks like a
bounced.
was
fucking
real,
a skid mark
with
right there
volume
on the
and
sky,
shook his
dude.
control
Wow.
of his movements. They established that there was no evidence of hoaxing or alteration of the video by any computer application in the editing and
Can we see
processing
that
of the
discharge
images.
again?
All right.
Officials also ruled out
Bring
a
it back
bird
to the
or fly-
discharge, please.
All right, let's do that.
Let's back it up a
Doctor,
little.
can you bring it back to
Where
the
is it?
discharge?
Back it up
Sir.
to the discharge.
I think it's a little bit before.
No, that was fine. That was fine. No, that was fine. That was fine.
Here
I think it might be a little bit
of
fair.
material trailing behind the object.
Ah.
Moments later, a second ejection of the unspecified discharge.
boy.
The flying object was visible for about 10
I
minutes.
swear to God,
Dude,
we're
disappearing into
that's
the
a straight up
background.
skylog.
What could it be?
Ooh.
Now that's a chemtrail,
Photo
dog.
analysts
You
confirmed
can
that the three-dimensional object
Been
was
holding that
real,
in for
with
weeks.
volume and control in its movements.
for light years, dog.
They established that there was no evidence of hoaxing or alteration
Okay.
of the video
All
by
right,
any
all right,
Okay,
all right,
okay,
all right.
okay.
Wow.
So, two things that I noticed, or what they said about the video,
Yes. Thank you, Alex.
it was the Chilean Navy,
All right.
Okay.
or Air Force, that tried to communicate with it, and there was no response. And then on top of that, it wasn't detectable on their radar. So, what could this be?
We're talking about 2014, right?
This is 2014. This is in 2014.
Huh.
In 2014, I
Adrian,
don't know if I
what
want
do
to
you
go
think?
full drone technology yet.
Man, you can think of a lot of things, but it could just be another government too. Just because
Okay.
they couldn't identify it doesn't mean it has to be out of this world.
That's true.
Oh,
It's true.
shit. It could
He's
just
not
be
wrong.
out of this country.
Damn.
You know, there's accusations of like chemtrails and it doing harm. You
Sure
could.
there is.
They're by Santiago. That's like their capital, right?
Right.
Maybe it's another government trying to poison their livestock or something.
Poison the well.
Air
It's not so
supply.
much that it's just an alien. It's just unidentified
Flying
Flying
object.
object.
Yeah.
Yeah. Un UFO, güey. Es un UFO, güey.
Mira,
Un UFO, güey.
No, pues, ¿dónde está el UFO? Angel, what did you think?
I think, again, like always, that it's real.
Okay.
wow.
It's absolutely real.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't look like CGI to me. It looks like something really is floating above in the air. I'm somewhat perplexed by that fucking streak that it left. That
It was
that
pretty thick,
shit
right?
stain that it left in the air. It just
Right?
said kind of.
Shit
If I
stain.
can be honest with you, I'm gonna go. It reminded me of an old manager of mine, and I'll tell you why. He used to work in a restaurant. I've said this story before. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure I have. But my kitchen manager used to come out from the kitchen, and he used to take walks through the restaurant. And he would legitimately walk through an entire area where guests are sitting and eating, and he would crop dust the whole section, just
Purposefully.
purposeful with intent. With intent. The worst thing would
Christ.
be is if you are the server.
Yeah, like, oh.
Yeah, you're the server at the table, and you're taking an order, and you see him walk by. Now, he's a kitchen manager. He's got no goddamn business out there.
Yeah, he doesn't.
So when you see him, you know what's coming, and you have to try to keep a straight face while you're
John
taking
is
orders.
out
So
there.
fucked up.
John's out there again. John.
Yeah.
How often did this happen?
He would do that shit like maybe 2 or 3 times a shift.
Did he have gas problems?
Wow, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Hey.
He would legitimately come out and fart, like legit. But he's also the type of dude that if you're in the car with him, he'll fart, lock the doors, put the windows up, turn
Lock
the heat
the
up.
windows.
He'll turn the heat up too, like
He'll bake it.
like
He'll ferment it.
man, yeah,
Like a fine wine.
yeah.
Hey, you guys smell something?
Of course, I'm not gonna say his name because that would be fucked up.
It's not Lewis, is
But
it?
you know who you are.
He
You
might have
son
had
of a
like,
bitch.
John, you
Sounds
son
like
of a
he
bitch.
had like
John
ulcerative
Smith.
colitis, man. Like, you fucking seriously, dude.
Maybe he needed
It could
some-
have been,
crop,
dude.
crop
Yeah,
dusting.
yeah.
Like,
Everything
Crohn's
smelled like
disease?
sulfur.
He needed some
All of it.
kombucha.
He had Crohn's
All of
disease. Hey,
Crohn's.
Activate Late said discharge. You like that part of the conversation? Also, Dusty said gang gang. So I just want you guys to know that.
Gang, gang.
Gang,
Gang,
gang.
Gang bang,
Bang, bang.
gang bang. But no, that I just back to our video.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that is that they could have left behind like that. But to Kid's point is it's not responsive to the government because
Right.
it could be from another country. and
government. Yeah.
They're
Like,
trying.
I don't have
you
to
know,
answer to you.
I'm
Fuck
answering to
you.
you. Fuck you.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you're right.
You just
You're
never
right.
know, man. But that
That was
cloud
a
of
good point. I wasn't
that
thinking
cloud
about
of
that.
that cloud of smoke was interesting.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
quite interesting. It's pretty concentrated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
It was. It
It was
was.
on purpose.
You know?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Are you guys watching
is that a J or an A?
Oh yeah, for sure.
No, no, no.
Yeah.
not
Okay.
Yeah,
yet.
for sure. It's
Not
real.
yet, is
Oh,
it?
it's real.
Oh, it's real.
It's real. That's not CGI. It's real.
No?
All right. Esmeralda, what do you think?
I think it's real.
Yeah? Why do you think it's real?
Yay, yay.
It doesn't look CGI.
That's right.
All right. It doesn't look
Get this
CGI.
wood
It's
stuff
true.
out of here.
It's like What?
Thank you, Dikembe.
Get the wisdom out of him.
In case you guys didn't know, Dikembe Mutombo is in the studio.
Shout out.
Shout out. Get that weak stuff out of here.
Get this weak stuff out of here.
Jimmy, what do you think, man?
Man, I just wish I had another angle. You know, I'm
That's what
on
she
that
said.
same bullshit again. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, so what you're saying is that
Is going to be a nay for you?
is that there should have been multiple
Like the
reports
dope,
of the same
daddy.
thing. Is what you're saying. There should have been multiple reports or another angle of the same thing. Someone else on the planet should have captured this moment.
That's what
Is
I'm
what
saying.
you're saying.
Yeah.
All
Because in the world
Right.
of technology and people
Yes.
having phones, even potatoes for phones, like someone should have caught that.
Okay.
Someone else should have caught that.
So what if they did and they just didn't upload it?
I mean, it's possible.
What
yeah,
if
that's
what if
true.
that particular video just didn't make it up? No.
That
All right.
doesn't exist.
All
so
right.
it's not
all
there.
right.
I'm
Damn,
just-
I think that's the first time where the
sorry.
roles have been reversed. You said Jay, and this fucker said nay.
I don't think that's a
Uh,
fair.
They're white folks.
I don't think
and then
that's a
there
fair
are ignorant
argument for this
motherfuckers
one.
like you.
Huh?
I don't think it's a fair argument for this one.
Why?
Because they're so up high. There's nobody else gonna be up there.
That's
it's
true.
Restricted
What if
airspace.
they're above
It's
the
not about
clouds?
like you getting a little jet plane, 2-engine jet plane, and being up there because you want to be.
Yeah, stupid.
This is not like this is not like it happened in Plaza Mexico and nobody could come up with a video. You're talking about
Yeah.
25,000,
World stars
30,000.
hip hop.
Cheers to that. That's a good point,
That's
my
a good
man.
point.
That's a good point.
Yeah, so
Okay.
for and
Yeah.
against. All right, all right.
And it's a military video.
And if it's true that we're watching a video that claims the government released
Sure.
it. Now,
Okay.
if the Chilean government actually released it,
It was
which we can look up, right?
declassified. Correct. It was declassified.
Then that's
It was
something different.
declassified.
Why
Yes.
would they want to release that information to be fake? You know,
True.
What are they gaining?
That-
Mm.
yeah.
Okay.
Maybe the people just wanted that information so bad, and finally they were like, "All right, fuck it, we'll give you this."
Like, not that I know that there's a not that
Alright.
I know the motive for this particular video, but do you suppose that they could also be like, we talk about declassification, right? Or we talk about classifying information so that people don't get it, right? But then when you declassify information, if you fudge it, you get what I'm saying? Like, you could fudge it in order for there to be a motive of some sort. Say
Well-
like, oh, I cannot believe that this happened
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that was going on during that time. Wow, I was right. You get what I'm saying? Like
Oh.
it could they could also do that because we talk about declassifying information all the time, but
Yeah.
who's to say that the information is 100% accurate?
There could be a purpose for fudging it, if you will. Another
Like
motive.
disinformation?
It could
Yeah,
have
yeah,
it could
yeah.
have been misinterpreted.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
reports are reports, dude. Reports are personal accounts just put to paper. That's what they are. That's what reports are.
Hey, that's what the Bible is supposed to be.
That's it. It's a fucking report.
There you
You
go,
know what I mean?
yeah.
It's the longest game of telephone in existence, dude. You know, like, and it's been handed down and switched in so many different languages that you don't know what it is anymore. Like,
Yeah.
and you pick and choose the things that you want to believe. So what makes this any different, right? Declassification of information, like how much of it is really like how much of those real pieces of paper and files are intact and kept the way they were at that time without any alteration whatsoever.
Without anybody
Right.
fucking
None.
with that
Right.
shit.
None.
Mm,
That's tough.
Nah, that's really hard
That's
to say.
tough. You know, so you slip a couple pages in there. Shout! I'm fucking lying. I love that guy.
So, you know what? You guys have flipped me. As
Oh, let me flip
what?
you all the time.
Usual.
huh?
Yeah.
And
I didn't even have to get him a shot first.
Hell
So,
yeah. Fuck dinner in a movie.
Yeah. Okay, you've convinced me.
Yeah.
All right.
Can't stop. Yo, pussy like this.
Hey, wait. So I got a J all around. All right.
I work
Damn.
with fucking idiots.
Yes, you do. Yes, you actually. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna go there. Never mind. I won't say it.
Okay.
I won't say it.
So, yeah, I guess you never know. It could be that the other government is messing with this government. It could be that, this information was fucked with. But at the same time, it all could be real. It just depends on how you see it. And, shit, I guess, yeah, we'll never know unless we get attacked by fucking aliens or that motherfucker fighting in everybody's face.
And then we get fucking space aid. Or some shit.
Space pink guy?
I'm down.
Space pink guy? Can you fuck you?
I'm down. Hook me up.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
So,
I want that sweet, sweet alien tang. I want it.
You never know.
so
Slimy.
the next...
Acid.
Damn, now I'm thinking about sweet alien 10.
Yeah, that's good.
Name your company.
We've heard about flat earthers.
Woo!
We've talked about flat earthers.
We may have
before.
discussed that from time to time here.
But there's also another movement that is around. It's called hollow earthers. There are people that believe that the world is hollow on the inside, or not so much hollow, but that it's not made up of what we think. We have the crust, the mantle, the core, but that there's something else. This next video talks a little bit about it. It's shout out to the History Channel. Hopefully we don't get fucking knocked down.
Shut up.
Shut up. But check this out.
Just in case anyone didn't know, for all of you watching at home, JAG is filmed in front of a live studio audience.
So wait, that was supposed to be a clap.
Thank you.
Oh, they laughed at us.
I mean, they laughed. we're
they're just trying to show they're here, dude.
Yeah.
All right.
God damn it, Jason.
There you go.
Thank you guys.
Thank you all.
All right.
Thank you all.
All right. So
and our two viewers at home.
Check out this video. Gives a little bit of information about what Hollow Earth is. All right.
All right. Cool.
Trains and vehicles that are moving.
I already believe it. Just his face alone. I'm in.
Is it possible that an other Earth can be located within the confines of our own planet?
Oh, now you stop it.
Historically,
stop it.
Realms
No.
Oh,
not literally. Metaphorically.
Well-respected scientists and mathematicians have long speculated about a theory that became known as Hollow Earth.
The scientist
How
Edmund
long?
Halley is most famous for Halley's Comet.
Since
he was also
motherfuckers dressed like that.
Earth. And one of the challenges is
gotta be the hair
trying
cotton.
to figure out what was the real structure of the inside of the Earth. He had a fascinating theory of not just a hollow Earth, but an Earth with multiple layers.
75 years later.
Okay, really quick.
Crazy.
So that what he just explained, it kind of reminded me of the layers from Dante's Inferno, which, if you guys don't know, it's the different layers of hell based on like how bad you were, and I thought it was just very interesting. But it could be that different layers to get to the center of the Earth, which is not the core, something molten lava all around, but something else. And check this out. This is what they said.
18th century mathematician Leonhard Euler put forth his own hollow Earth theory with no concentric shells and a sun at the center spanning 600 miles.
Euler was a gifted mathematician. He developed this idea that the planet Earth is not only hollow, but the poles are actually thinned. And there are actually entrances into the inner core at the north and south poles of the Earth.
Okay. So that right there reminded me of something that Jimmy brought up one time. He brought on the show. The gate, in Antarctica. Damn, I can't even fucking speak right now. In Antarctica, there was like some sort of secret tunnel that for
for the Nazis.
Oh,
fucking Nazis.
Fucking Nazis, man.
Fucking Nazis, bro.
Fucking Nazis.
Right, so the Nazis were looking for an entrance into the hole. Supposedly, but they still have a base there and they're waiting.
Okay, damn.
Whatever.
And see,
Well, look,
Fuck
one
those
thing
guys.
too. You're talking about up North Pole, right?
Yeah. This is north and
So-
south, but he was talking about
Antarctica.
Antarctica.
Wasn't there like a mummy that was? I just saw this today actually. There was a mummy discovered there that had been there for 2,500 years.
Holy shit!
When it wasn't a snow cap. So
This is
not
There's
entirely
also
out of question.
to add on top of that, there's like maps.
Oh shit!
That show Antarctica with animals and people and with a shore and palm trees and like.
And
right now.
No, not a current one.
Yeah.
But they've found an old ass map.
Yeah.
This map and series of other maps that have been copied from this one.
Sure.
Predates.
Yeah.
Whatever sort
before
of.
Antarctica was covered in ice.
Well, I mean, look at what
they're
look at what those countries are called. Like you look at Iceland. Iceland is fucking green.
Green as fuck.
And you look at Greenland, and Greenland is fucking frozen over.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm into the possibility of that. Like I always thought that it was over time, like that it just kind of shifted right
that's
over
the thing.
on a different part of it, and that was what ended up freezing over. But now I'm like. Did we do it?
Well, that was my impression. That's my impression of like how the world works. Is like the world or the continents themselves. They come together and then they split apart. And this has happened. Everybody knows what Pangea is. It's when all the continents were all together. That's only one time out of 7 times in the entirety of the existence of Earth that has happened. It's come together and fallen apart. So I mean, it makes sense that the weather changes, with the motion of the continents. You're going into different areas, and so it makes sense that maybe when they named Iceland, it was covered in ice.
Fucking covered in ice. Yep.
And anything can change your atmosphere. Look at Los Angeles.
Yep.
Yeah.
Iceland was a trick because they wanted to trick people.
You're a trick.
Yeah. They didn't want anybody to travel over there.
They didn't want nobody to go to the. That's why the Greenland's Greenland, Iceland's Iceland. Because they wanted to fool people into going to the wrong spot.
So this was before planes or after?
Oh, it was way before planes. The ships and shit.
Where you got there, you had
for sure
no choice but to stay there.
Basically, they would go, why we go to Iceland? Let's go to Greenland. And then we get to Greenland and realize it's desolate. Like, this is a fucking crapshoot. We're going to leave. And they would leave.
Where is the grass?
Yeah.
This is bullshit.
This is no grass here.
This is bullshit.
Where are we supposed to party?
We were fucking.
That might have been bullshit, but I think I heard it on a podcast.
There is nowhere to party here.
You better write your cousin and tell him he's a stupid fucking liar.
That sounds racist.
He sounds like a bullshitter. That's what he sounds like.
9!
Okay.
9.
Let's continue with the video. Okay, so here.
Try wait.
Imagine that there were advanced civilizations living inside the planet.
Why you gotta go and say advanced and make me feel stupid, cuz?
No, check it out.
Is that real fur?
Centuries later,
It is.
in 1947.
In those times, yes, it fucking is.
Explorer Admiral Richard Byrd flew reconnaissance missions over the North Pole. Byrd allegedly reported in his private journal about a mysterious land beyond the North Pole, which he called the center of the great unknown.
Admiral Richard Byrd was able to fly to the North Pole and back and recorded flying over lush green areas where none should have been. And then 3 years later, he flew over the South Pole.
It's rumored that when Admiral Byrd's task force actually got to Antarctica, that one of the first things they discovered was an entrance into a hollow Earth civilization that was populated by very, very advanced beings.
Admiral Byrd made a lot of unusual statements, including talking about what he called a new kind of craft.
That motherfucker was on mescaline.
Byrd got down to the United States.
Okay. So that was kind of far fetched.
You high?
I was looking at that and I was like, man, this motherfucker crazy, dude. This fool's got schizophrenia or some shit like that.
You so high.
Then again, well, it kind of makes sense. He might have seen that stuff. Maybe that he was flying for so many hours, and hallucinations could have popped up. It could have, maybe he was
Fatigue
dehydrated.
does crazy things.
Exactly.
Well, that's what they say about oases, right? When they're seen in the desert. Wonderwall. Damn, nice. I like that.
I totally missed my chances.
You wouldn't have been able to hit that note anyway.
What
Poser.
I didn't even try.
See?
Wonderful. Yeah, that's good, huh?
To fucking party.
That is very good, Jason. So good, man.
Yeah, let's start the party. Yeah. All right. So, what do you guys think about his claim? What is it possible that? And this was, he said, when they flew the South Pole, when he got to Antarctica, that there was an entrance to the center of the Earth, and that an advanced civilization was living there.
All right,
what do you guys
all
think?
right,
Adrian, what do you think?
Nah.
No?
We go to space. Space is supposed to be colder than anything on Earth, right?
Okay.
Right.
So if we can have people survive in space, there's no reason why we shouldn't have been able to explore that by now. You have people like privately funded people going. Saudi Arabia just privately funded their space program. So you got people that could afford to explore this area for themselves.
Yeah.
Right.
If it's a big entrance like that, it needs sunlight to survive, right? How are you advanced with no sun?
No,
we're on Earth because of the sun.
What they're
right?
saying is that, I guess, I don't know if it was maybe the core itself or if it was a whole other sun within our Earth. And that's what was keeping them warm and able to survive in that environment.
Not only that, but we're digging down, right? We're taking all the resources going down. So where are they getting resources? Eventually
That's
we're going to
true.
meet, right? If they're so advanced, they should have just mopped us.
They would have taken over a long time ago. That's a good point. That's a good point.
If you're advanced, mop us.
You out-earthers are stupid.
Hey, maybe that's what they're doing with all this, like global warming, right? Like they're trying to just like heat us up and cook us up so that they can keep it all to themselves on the inside.
Okay.
My thing is this: is that in an instance like that where this guy is claiming that there's an advanced civilization and all that stuff, like, and reporting all these things, like, no one went back with him.
That's another good point.
No one decided to try again and say, hey, let's go see what's up.
You went to the North Pole and you saw it. Then you went to the South Pole and you didn't take a camera with you, expecting the same thing. But then you still found it. Like, come on.
Yeah.
And you're gonna go all that way and not take a picture.
And so the only reason why I think that you wouldn't do that, the only reason why I think you wouldn't do that is if you found it, and there's some dope shit down there, right? Some shit that they don't want everybody else to know about.
And they're like, hey, shut the fuck up.
You get what I'm saying?
So then why come back?
You're gonna get murked.
That's the thing. I don't know. I don't understand that. That's the part that I'm trying to come to terms with right now, with believing this or not believing this, because there's too much. There's too much to lend to the imagination.
Yeah.
So I would argue that if it was something of merit, like what we were talking about, where there's this dope ass advanced civilization, short of coming back to my family because I love them. Shout out Jordan if you're watching. I love you, baby.
Oh, shout out.
Heather, I love you too. Don't get it twisted.
Shout out to nobody right now.
I got another one on the way. I love it too. Yep. But my point is that if it was not for them, right, I probably would stay.
Okay.
And I'd probably fucking see what's good, like, and I'd kick it, and I'd be all about the advanced, living
Mole
at
people.
that
All
point.
right.
Yeah,
You'd be a mole
because
person.
but it'd be like less people, not mole people, less people.
Stupid.
You just got learned. Just want you to know.
Esmeralda, what do you think
About
like that whole
the possibility of
the hollow
of the Earth's anus?
No, I don't think so. That's
No.
great. I don't know.
Too much?
Nah, yeah.
I think that's too much.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. There are people out there that believe this, just like
Yeah,
flat
for
earthers.
sure, like flat earthers.
That's
there are
wild.
There are people
There's
out
a
there that believe
movement.
this. Yeah,
Like
there's
us
a movement going on.
ufologists.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure
ufologists?
they're trying. What they're trying to do is, trying to get there somehow.
Yeah.
Who knows what's gonna happen? But yeah.
I don't think the math adds up either.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, you can dig, however far you can dig and still measure the Earth. The Earth size is not going to change. You can measure that from space unless you want to make a claim that it's flat or something else.
Yeah, there is no space. Or
But if
whatever.
we're going to go off facts like that, you can measure Earth and see how far you go from, point A to point B directly across. 600 miles, I don't even know how big that is.
That's
like there's no frame of reference. I mean, I'm sure someone who's traveled that distance can be like, yeah, that's.
And is it enough to actually carry a society,
Yeah.
600 miles like that.
It depends. What are they though? Are they like us?
No,
or are they lizard folk?
It's claiming that it's more advanced.
That they're an advanced civilization. Maybe I'm thinking about the gravity right now, like, because the thing is, if we made a hole to the other side of the world, at what point at us falling are we going to start falling back down because of gravity?
You would have to ask Bugs Bunny.
In the center, I know. But in the center, like, how would the gravity be? How would it affect these people and how they live in the center of the Earth?
I mean, modern science teaches us that there's like a core of just molten hot lava, right?
Yeah, I mean,
and
volcanoes.
and that's the starlight, right? Like, so, and it's constantly just oozing out of the planet and constantly creating more Earth, like more outside, like layers, right? And so you can't get down that deep in there.
I could get down.
I bet.
Do you agree that we have magnetic fields down there?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I believe so.
I know this for a fact from experience that you can go to certain places and be on a slope going down, and due to magnetics, you go up.
Okay.
Your gravity technically is changing because, you're actually moving up.
Okay.
Gravity is affecting you differently in the sense that magnetic fields are pulling you differently.
Interesting.
Okay.
So if you don't understand where this force is coming from too, because you don't feel it.
Right.
Have you ever been in those cars when they actually do it to you?
Mm-mm.
No? For real? You guys have never been in
Oh,
like-
you mean the virtual
Like,
reality shit?
no.
Like the ghost story?
Like I've gone to Mexico and my family's from Querétaro. They live there.
Oh, shit.
There's like a mountain where you literally park the car in neutral and you're facing down and you go up.
Oh, no shit.
What the
Because of the magnetic field in that area, it just causes the car to go up.
Now that is some J&A
see,
shit that I would like to see.
That is some fucking.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm gonna live that.
Glitch in
yeah.
the Matrix shit right there.
Jag
That's pretty
Querétaro
cool.
2020.
You have all that
Yeah.
going on down there, so you never know which way you're gonna be taking. That actually means gravity, or
Yeah.
you know.
All right,
that's
sponsored by
crazy.
the Super Audio Network. You heard it first, ladies and gentlemen. We are
Bro, you
going
guys
to
never
Mexico.
seen this?
Dre
seen
is
it.
sending us to Querétaro.
Hell yeah.
I get you guys deported.
Hell yeah.
I get all you guys deported tomorrow. No problem.
Dre can't even spell Querétaro.
Okay. Jimmy, what do you think,
I
man?
wasn't gonna even try.
Last one on the Hollow Earth.
I'm gonna say nay on
Nah,
this one,
fuck
sir.
that shit.
Nah,
Alright.
you know why? Because of volcanoes.
Because of volcanoes. Okay.
Molten lava.
Hot geysers.
All right.
Hot guys.
Yellowstone.
The Earth has to sploosh somehow.
Hot guys.
All right.
Hot guys, lava guys.
Yeah, I was kind of iffy about it too, but it was still interesting, and the fact that people believe in it, like, shit. Well, good luck
I mean,
to
you
all
saw.
of you.
I mean, you saw the flat earther thing. You know, like it's interesting to have people be a part of a movement. They want to be a part of something. You know, like they're
the first
going
ones.
against modern science. You know, like
With no
they're going
proof.
against educated people.
Yeah.
You know, proven people. And there's no notable name in the science community that is
a flat Earth.
a flat earther. There just isn't. There isn't.
But even if there was somebody credible, if you don't have facts
True.
to actually present yourself,
True.
then it's just somebody really, really smart speaking up for you.
Because
Yeah,
the way that they're going about it, and it's interesting the way that they're doing it is because at some point when someone said the Earth was round, they were ridiculous. They were ridiculous because the
Yeah.
Earth was flat at some point, and that was the entire belief of the entire planet, right? And when someone said that the Earth was round, they were ridiculous. So ridiculous that it was unfathomable that we could be on a sphere going through the planet. No way. This guy's crazy.
Just
off with his
floating.
fucking head,
Just
right?
floating in empty space.
And so now you have, thousands of years later, all of a sudden we're flipping the tables and we're like, maybe it's flat
Actually-
after all. Maybe it is flat and everybody is fucking crazy and has been crazy this whole time. You know? It's worth it. Ooh, suku blet, man. Dum, dum, dum. Shout out DJ Blet, man.
Well, all right. Well, yeah, it's kind of
Have a cue
far-fetched, but whatever. Let's move on. Let's move on from Hollow Earth, and let's talk about triangles. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we've all heard of the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah.
And
it's a strip club on Alameda. if you don't know it,
Hell yeah.
you will lose your wallet.
Let's go.
And your life.
These bitches don't even want money. They want your identity. That's how
your social
thirsty they
security
are.
card.
Yup. They straight want all your info.
Like
So-
you walk in and it's, I mean, not that I know.
I know Jimmy Ramirez too.
So, hell yeah. Let's play that as we go into the Bermuda Triangle.
Welcome.
So, we all kind of have the gist of it, of the story. Hell yeah. Bermuda Triangle. No? All right, my bad.
Come on, the guy said Mighty Triangle. He's doing it for you, man. He's doing.
But it has a lot of unsolved mysteries. People, planes, boats, aircrafts, whatever you want to call them,
Lost
go
at sea.
missing.
Yeah.
Go missing.
Yeah.
Never to be seen again.
That's crazy.
But that's not the only point in this world where that happens.
Really?
Oh,
There's
understood.
another place in Alaska called the
Say
Alaskan
what?
Triangle.
What?
And so
I know, guys.
Are we talking about U.S. soil right now?
Wow.
Come the fuck down, heathens. Chill.
So in Alaska, there is a place approximately 32,000 miles large.
Jesus Christ.
Where since 1988 up to 16,000 to 20,000 people have gone missing. Never to be seen again, never to be heard of again.
There's snow a lot there. I imagine
it's a lot of wilderness. It's a lot of snow. Yeah.
Eaten by polar bears.
But it just could be, that it's the wilderness, and fucking everybody gets eaten. They start decomposing. The animals come. Hey, we got breakfast.
So wait. People disappear, but like not crafts. Like
no, also crafts.
Also any
crafts.
And all.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. Changes the game a little bit.
Let me see.
Tremendously.
Changes the game a little bit there. Because if full-on vehicles are missing, bro, like we got a problem.
For a second, I was thinking people just want to leave Alaska and never be seen.
Who wants to stay in
Which
Alaska?
way are they coming,
I was going to say, are they going to Alaska and disappearing?
Or are they leaving Alaska and never to be seen?
You know what I mean? Like, because who the fuck's going to go back to Alaska?
Imagine you live in Alaska your whole life for 18 years, 20 years, and then you go to Washington and it's all green.
Yep. I wouldn't go back.
Wouldn't go back.
I wouldn't go back.
You just tell your family that you died.
You can, eat all this kind of food, buy weed.
That's gotta fucking suck to be in Alaska and not be able to smoke pot. But also, like, all your food would be fresh all the time, right?
In Alaska now?
Right.
Did they legalize
Everything
it?
would be fresh all the time.
I don't know. Is it?
You don't have to hope you can eat. You just got to be able to afford it.
Or hunt it.
You just got to be able to hunt that shit. You better know how to fucking fish.
You gotta learn how to use a fucking spear.
At least.
And if you can fish in the water, I think you can fish on land.
For sure,
you can harpoon somebody or something.
Someone.
You said somebody, bro.
Hey, survival of the fittest, my guy. I'm sorry. If I had to chop up your titties to survive, I'm gonna do it, fool.
Do it.
I'm gonna serve you up a plate too. Don't trip.
You want some of that kielbasa?
No.
Why'd you make it weird?
No. Come on, bro. We all know it's Vienna.
Yeah. So, not only people, but also cars and planes go
Up
missing.
and just disappear.
Up and just disappear, never to be seen again.
That's heavy. Sounds like Mexico.
And there's, it's pretty much the same thing. Like a lot of speculation of like vortexes. People go and then they encounter another fucking dimension, possibly.
Maybe these cats have it twisted from the last thing that you shared, and that's the entrance to the fucking super.
Other side.
Yeah, the
hollow Earth.
Yeah, maybe that's the entrance to the hollow Earth.
Oh, right there.
Is the triangles.
So it's U.S. property.
I'm saying, right? And that would make a
Oh,
lot of fucking sense.
We
As to
purchased
why
it.
we don't know more about it.
They just, Alaska, a bunch of ice.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, nobody gives a fuck.
Nobody gives a
Nobody gives a
Come on.
shit
It's cold.
about it.
It's cold a lot.
So, Adrian, what do you think, man?
Putin.
What do you think about would you go? Would you go to the Alaska Triangle?
No.
Why not?
There's no reason for me to even go into the cold to go be extra warm next to a fire and hope I catch some food. Like, no.
I didn't say live there, fool.
I wouldn't even go visit that shit.
Nah.
I'll send y'all money
People
instead.
do that shit though.
I would do that. I'd fucking love that shit. I
You'd
love
be a
nature,
wilder.
man.
You'd go out and
Hell
just get
yeah,
lost.
grow my beard and my dick beard and.
I'm not gonna lie.
You'd be a hairy
fool.
ass. You'd be a Sasquatch.
I'm not gonna lie, fool. You'll die.
Nah,
You will die.
I
fool.
don't. I won't. I know how to fish and I kind of know how to hunt.
Cool. All right.
I just need to get a gun. I just need to get a gun.
That one part you said,
Kinda.
That assures me more than anything that you, sir, will indefinitely die.
You can kind of die.
You will for sure die.
You don't know how to be cold.
I mean, my God. Stop fucking lying. I just love that we always break in a
Hell nah.
song.
Yeah, I like it too.
together.
Look at Antonio Brown, man.
Yeah.
He got frostbite on his feet.
He
from
did.
from going into therapy. Like,
He did.
I guess he got into one of those like cryo
The
things.
cryo vats.
Oh,
And
yeah,
he didn't
yeah.
put his socks on, and he got frostbite. You know.
Dumbass.
Stupido.
And look at him now.
Wow.
Teamless. What up, Pete?
Hey, Angel.
Of work.
What do you think, man? What do you think this is? What do you think is going on here?
I just said. I think that this is the entrance that we're all talking about in the last one.
That's the final answer. Right
That's
there.
what I believe it is. Is
Alright.
that motherfuckers are going on vacation, right? And they're getting to this hot spot. They're going into this secret civilization, right? Never to be seen again, because they fucking like it down there. Because I'm sure they rage hard as fuck down there.
Yeah.
Probably.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
Like the
You know?
Matrix? Like the
Yeah,
cave people
hell
in the
yeah,
Matrix?
dude.
Hell yeah. All these topless chicks.
Just all blade down there.
Hey,
Yeah, dude.
Do they win in the stands over there too, or what?
Oh. That was dirty.
Or they don't believe in history either.
That was dirty. Come on, man. We're trying to have a civil conversation.
I know,
here.
right?
It's just a question.
Esmeralda, what do you think?
This is blowing my mind right now.
That or
the
that?
Song or the
No, this.
All
like
of it?
The disappearing into thin air.
Oh.
Yeah.
What caught my attention was the 16,000 people since 1988. 1988
That's a
was like
shitload of people that just up and disappeared.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I
you
was
know?
like, what the fuck? Where the fuck are all these
They're
people
not cannibals
going?
up there, are they?
But where are they going? Are they leaving? Like, is it most people leaving Alaska?
No,
going
well,
into
this,
Alaska?
look,
Going
right
into
there
the
on the map,
hollow.
that's the area right there.
Yeah,
That's
but look, Alaska. Like, are they leaving Alaska, coming down to Washington, or are they going to Alaska?
I think these are residents from Alaska. That's how they have the record. Like, oh, these people went missing.
I mean, like I
in
said,
this area.
You go to Washington.
Y'all need to move. Like, there's what is the
y'all need to get the
purpose?
fuck
you
out
know?
of there.
At what point?
How much news can you get in Atlanta from or Alaska from somebody that left that don't want to be seen by you again?
True.
That's
True.
It's-
I
you
mean,
know
are
what?
we all gonna die if like the igloos there are uninhabited?
This is how you lie with statistics, right here.
Boom. Boom.
Esmeralda, I'm sorry. So it's blowing your mind. Why is it blowing your mind?
Because it could be true.
Let's go.
Like because
16,000.
Alaska is like so unappealing. Like
It
know,
is.
like no one wants to go to Alaska,
Look,
so
I
it'd be
wanna
like
go
the
to
nice
Alaska.
disguise.
For what?
See, she gets it.
I want to go.
It's reporting that there's 16,000 people that have gone disappearing in this area, so that
Yeah.
you don't fucking go to that area.
Maybe it is a
It's a
government
warning.
conspiracy.
and then you fucking get there and it's fucking posh and like dope. You know what I mean? Like you get me?
It's like it's like Iceland.
It's
or
like
Greenland.
Hey, well,
it's like
Oh,
Iceland.
Damn.
32
16,000 people missing.
32,000
exactly it.
miles
It's a resort,
of
bro.
Yep.
missing people. Jimmy, what do you think, man?
I don't know. There's different sections like that. Like there's like you said,
That sounds like
DJ Blitzman.
Sims.
What was it? The Sims. There you go.
What is it? No. What is it? Peanuts?
No, ma'am. I didn't go to the fucking bathroom. Fuck you.
Wait. What? I'm sorry. You lost me there, mate.
Okay,
You lost me
Jimmy.
there.
Jimmy, what do you think?
I'm gonna need some more documentation.
Okay.
Pull your dick out.
Like you said.
Ah.
Were they going out? Were they coming in? Were they flights? How
Okay.
many? You know, 16,000 people from 1988.
That,
What-
sir,
how many
is
years
a
is that?
lot.
It's 30
That's-
years.
That's 30 years, yeah. And
How
it's
many people died
32,000 miles wide. So, I mean, I can kind of see that number.
Like there's more people
But not
dying
really.
in Mexico. You know what I mean?
Okay, all right.
I'm just saying.
But never to be seen again. Like a lot of people dying.
Yeah,
at
look
least
at the
you know-
cartels.
yeah, at least you know they're dead. Okay, yeah, you
True.
know they're dead. Yeah, you know they're gonna get buried.
That's
These people
12
just go missing. Like
12 people a
never
year.
seen again.
12 people a year.
12 people a year.
Yeah,
I just crunched it. 12 people a year.
The statistics show.
12 people a year.
12 people a year. Since 1988 to now. 16,000.
Yeah.
12
You
people
know,
a year.
some of those are going to be related to hiking or just,
Yeah.
being a dumbass.
I slipped.
Overall. Because
forgot.
people think that they know how to fucking hunt and think they know how to fucking.
True, man. Hey, true.
Man, what?
Wait, what is Alaska's population though?
Woo!
Alaska's population? What is Alaska's population?
Oh yeah,
that
there's
I don't know.
those numbers.
Fucking, a lot.
A lot.
A lot, a little.
I don't know.
No, I mean it's probably
5 million?
Don't worry, I'm working on it. I'm working
Yeah,
on it.
Okay, we're
what
getting
is-
those
yeah,
numbers.
we'll
We're
we'll
working
find that
on
out.
710,000.
710,000?
710,000.
Okay,
The entire
so
state?
and then so
Say
over
it
the
again?
years- over the
710,000.
710,000.
3/4 of a
People.
million, pretty much.
Yeah.
I said 5 million. I was way off.
710,249 motherfuckers
According to
freezing
who?
their dicks off.
According to who?
According to Wikipedia.
All right.
You don't believe in Wikipedia?
No,
Absolutely not.
factored information.
You're not gonna like this story. You're not gonna like the next story.
You're not gonna like what I'm about to show you then.
All right.
Thanks,
so,
Obama.
But it is kind of crazy, and you're all agreed you don't want to go.
Yeah, no,
Nah,
no,
fuck that
there's
shit.
no.
All right.
I heard the pay is good out there, but I mean, it's Alaska.
In
right?
Alaska?
Like,
The pay is good in Alaska?
Yeah, they
Fuck
pay you
up.
to stay there.
No way.
Because it's 17. What is it? 700.
You remember Enriquez? Remember Enriquez?
Okay. I'm sorry. 737, 438 people.
Minus
That's
16,000.
That's from census.gov.
All right.
Minus
Happy?
16,000.
Minus
16,000.
That's over 30 years.
No.
though.
Minus 12 this year.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
12 people a year, dude.
Yeah. So
12 people a year.
that's kind of crazy.
Wait, what was your question though? Before I really interrupted.
My question?
Yeah.
I didn't have a question.
Oh, you didn't? No, I'm sorry. All right, go ahead.
No. All right.
Carry on, my good lad.
So
Carry on then.
I have a story actually next. I have a story.
Wikipedia.
Off
That's
of
right.
Wikipedia. No, but this is just what I found. But I read other stuff. But this is the best information that I could find on this story.
Come on, man.
or
We all
the
know you
most.
don't know how to read.
Oh man, that's why I memorized it. I had somebody tell me. But in Japan, there is a story. There's a story of this ghost woman. All right. Kuchisaka Onna. All right.
Oh no!
I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
Hold on.
Wait.
Slow down, man. Slow down a fucking minute, man.
Kuchisaka. Oh no.
Slow down, man.
Kuchisaka.
One more time.
Yeah.
Was that his name last week?
Kulichi Town.
Kuchisaka. Oh no.
Kulichi Town.
Pretty much the story that goes behind Kuchisaka is there's this lady and she was married to this samurai. Okay. And so she was unfaithful. She was not faithful with the samurai, and so in order to punish her, because she was very, very beautiful, in order to punish her, he got a sword and he split her cheeks.
Gave her the Joker special.
Yeah, gave her the Joker special. Exactly. And
Not
said,
my version
now,
of splitting cheeks, but okay. Carry on.
But and then so she was forced to pretty much wear a mask to cover her disfigurement for the rest of her life. And then the story or the legend goes that when she died, she started appearing to other people. And when she appears to you, she asks you one question, and she has a mask. She has a mask on, so you can't really see her face. But she asks you, "Am I beautiful? Why so? Yeah. Am I beautiful?" She asks the guy, and if you answer no, then she'll kill you right off the bat.
Wow,
She'll
what a bitch.
fucking murder you. Yeah. And then
just be like, nah.
Tripper, fucking gotta go fast. If you say no, she'll kill you. If
Trip.
you say yes,
she'll kill you.
No. She takes off her mask so that you can see her scar.
Cute.
And then she'll ask the same question.
What a
again.
bitch.
And then she'll be
Am I supposed to say yes?
God,
Yeah, no,
bitch, I already passed this test.
No, but listen. So she shows you her scar, and then she'll ask you again. And if you say yes, then what she'll do is she'll get
show you her tits.
Yeah, that would be awesome. She'll get a sharp blade, and then she'll disfigure you like she is.
What's
If
whack?
you
That's
say no,
whack.
if you say no, she'll kill you.
That's fucking
I know.
whack.
The only way.
What a
no.
bitch.
The only way, there is a way to get out of it. If you say, you look average, you're like whatever, then she'll leave you alone. That's how the story
So
goes.
you don't answer yes or no. You just be like, nah, you're all right.
Yeah, you're right.
You're cool. Yeah, you cool.
Hey, you're fuckable.
You're cool.
New York 6.
Yeah. An LA 5.
LA 5,
Yeah.
New York 6. Oh, okay, thanks, bro.
When was
I'm
this,
sorry for interrupting you.
When was
so
this
many
posted?
times.
This
Today.
was posted a long
Today.
Nah, not today.
Many years ago.
I don't know where the date is, but I actually don't know when this was posted. But it is an ancient history.
Right.
So I mean,
man.
it is kind of crazy to think about. I mean, I don't know.
As early as 1979.
I mean, I want to see these folk. I want to see these folk who have been sliced up, slit.
And that's the thing. It's that's the thing.
Because this could be a real. I mean, we could be misinterpreting things. Like I said, bro, you're talking about splitting cheeks, my guy.
that means something different now.
He done pissed her off, and he done split them cheeks real good. And so then now this chick is just strapping on and splitting cheeks, everywhere. So I just don't know, Am I pretty?
Well, dude, I mean, it is a folklore. It is a legendary story from Japan.
All right.
So I mean, shit.
No.
Who knows if this is real? What do you think, Adrian? It's a pretty crazy story, but it's obviously, yeah. I mean, I agree. I don't know if it's that real. No. Angel.
I like to believe that if we're talking about splitting cheeks the way I.
No, but think about splitting cheeks. Fool.
No. Then no, absolutely not.
Esmeralda, what do you think about this story?
I kind of I don't believe it, but I also believe it.
You also
kind of like it's like reminds me of the Llorona.
A little bit,
yeah.
like every.
Yeah,
it's like the Japanese Llorona.
Puta.
I miss cheeks.
My cheeks. My cheeks. My cheeks.
Angel, stop it.
Oh, please, stop it. Oh, please. My chicos.
Jimmy, what do you think, man?
I like this myth. I like that it's like Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
It's like La Llorona. It's like La Ciguanaba.
Yeah.
That story that's evolved. I like it. It's cool.
It's pretty cool, right? I found it interesting. But obviously, I don't know how many people. Yeah.
I think it's underwhelming, though, like how to defeat her.
You're cool. Yeah.
I guess, bro.
Nah. Yeah, but I mean, think about your alternatives, dude.
Yeah, like, nah, you ugly bitch. Slit mouth.
Damn, you so fine.
Damn, girl.
How far will she chase?
Yeah, like, did she get tired?
Okay.
I'm going to stand here and listen to you.
Fuck that shit.
Bye.
Bitch, you ugly.
All right, well, I think that's all the time. That's all the time that we have for today, man. Thank you to our guests. Thank you to Esmeralda, and thank you to Adrian for joining us. Adrian, where can they find you, man?
I'm on Twitter, Mr._Smiley McGee, and then follow us on NAG. We have Twitter, NAG News on Twitter, Instagram. We have a YouTube channel, Spotify too, so you can catch us on Spotify.
Okay,
damn.
all right.
News across the galaxy.
News across the galaxy. Esmeralda, you don't have to, but where can they find you?
What's your social security number?
Yeah. Driver's license number.
-2.
I don't remember my Instagram. Lavayunca something. I don't remember.
For sure.
You heard it first here.
That's how you get
Lavayunca something.
Lit. There you go. You can catch me at Deep Sleep Daydreamer on IG.
Oh yeah.
Shamelessly plugging my band Bomb Threat Music.
Oh yeah.
Hit us up if you want a show.
I do the promos. I do art, branding.
Web
design.
He takes amazing dick pics.
I mean,
amazing portrait dick pics. Hey. If you ever want to see your dick in just photographic lighting, professional lighting, this is the guy to do it.
I got the lens.
What
for
a fluffer! Look at that. He didn't even need that whole lens for me.
He guarantees you to add 3 inches.
I work miracles with Photoshop.
That's
if you need
right.
photo retouching,
that's
I'm
right.
your guy.
There it is.
And as always, you can find us on Facebook at Official Jag Show. You can always find us on Twitter at Official Jag Show and on Instagram, The Jag Show. And as always, on the Super Audio Network YouTube channel. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. We love you guys. Until next time.
On Open Mic 4. Catch it on the download tomorrow.
Super Audio Network.
Like and subscribe.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Drake.
Bye.